What is Earth without the presence of trees? Those beautiful plants stand tall and add beauty to our environment. One cannot imagine a world without them. But did you know that there are some trees on this planet that are harmful to humankind? We're pretty sure you've never heard of these trees that could kill, but believe it or not, such organisms actually exist. Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're about to take you through a detailed study of some of the deadliest trees on the planet that could even cost your lives. Stay tuned till the end of this video to get to know all about these monstrous beings. Number 1. Milky Mangrove. Mangroves are known for their uniqueness, mainly because they tend to grow in water bodies. The Milky Mangrove is a relatively small tree and deciduous shrub that grows just about 20 to 30 meters tall. While all plants and greens have their specialties, the Milky Mangrove, which is also referred to as Exocarya agallocha, brings out its uniqueness in certain ways. This specific plant is very frequently used for ornamental purposes and is also considered a medicinal herb as well as great for local purposes. The majority of the Milky Mangrove is hazardous or poisonous. The plant exudes a poisonous sap or juice that can cause irritation and blistering to the skin, and in many certain cases can cause temporary blindness when in contact with the eyes. Number 2. Suicidal Tree. Coming to our second most dangerous tree, we have the suicidal tree, which explains most of it. This tree also goes by the name Cerbera odollam and is seen growing mainly in India and across Southeast Asia. The name of this specific tree has a massive connection with the story behind it, as several times suicides would be committed by people just by eating this fruit. It is the most commonly used plant to commit suicide when compared to any other plant, according to toxicologists. Now, when it comes to this plant, it has not only been previously used for the purpose of suicide, but also for carrying out murders, as it often goes unnoticed and is hard to identify. One of the main characteristics of this plant is that they contain a vigorous heart toxin known as digoxin, and this, if consumed, goes on to block the calcium ion channels in the heart muscles, which interrupts the normal beating of the heart. Number 3. The Sandbox Tree. For our third is the Sandbox Tree. Now, this tree is seen growing in parts of North as well as South America. The feature that won't go unnoticed is the pointy spikes that grow all across the trunk. The disadvantages of this tree would be seen in its poisonous bark, leaves, and seeds. Not only all these, but also the explosion of its seeds. Now, when it comes to its seeds, they look familiar to pumpkin-shaped seed capsules and explode with a loud noise and tend to scatter over a large area. Now, these seeds have the ability to scatter as far as 70 miles per second, and this is considered very dangerous for anyone standing within that range of distance. As we all could have guessed, that this tree releases a sap that is in no way good for us, as it has a certain level of poison that gives people a high chance of getting rashes. In spite of being a tree with multiple disadvantages and dangers, this same tree's seeds were used to blot and soak up ink by the colonial British. Number 4. The Angel's Trumpet. The angel's trumpets are generally grown as ornamentals and are very commonly seen in gardens to make them look extra attractive. These are very distinct trumpet-shaped flowers and come in different colors such as pink, red, cream, and even greenish in color. Now, as much as these flowers may be attractive and very appealing, they also have their negatives and disadvantages. It consists of a poisonous alkaloid known as the tropane alkaloid, which may cause very intense hallucinations. If consumed, or in the case of ingestion, these plants may have severe effects on a person, such as memory loss that may result in being fatal, and also paralysis. The angel's trumpets, various species, are known to be used in herbal medicine, and this is mainly seen in the North Andes. Other harmful substances found in these include alkaloids, atropine, scopolamine, and hyoscyamine. Number 5. Socotra Dragon Tree. Out of all the harmful trees out there, this probably might be one of the most dramatic to be explained. The name was derived because it was rumored that the first ever Socotra dragon tree was created out of the blood of a dragon, which was found post its fight with an elephant. The beliefs regarding this tree were very strange and are connected with subjects like ritual magic, alchemy, and witchcraft. The blood of the dragon is used to increase the potency of spells to attract love, protection, sexuality, and even banishing. On the other hand, just as many harmful trees have their own medicinal benefits, this one had many as well. It would be used in Socotra Islands City, where the blood of the dragon tree would be used to lower fevers, heal wounds, and act as a cure for diarrhea, dysentery diseases, and ulcers in different areas of the body. So we'll have to take into consideration that even though it has a strange appearance, it equally has its several benefits. Number 6. English Yew. One among the many pretty yet dangerous plants is the English yew. The English yew, which also goes by European yew or common yew, is distributed widely in Europe and also the continent of Asia. They can be described as relatively older trees that have drooping branches with reddish-brown bark and reach up to about 30 meters high up. Now, this very plant is taken to be as poisonous as it is deceptively beautiful. All parts of the English yew are extremely poisonous and can cause different severe problems relating to the heart, stomach, mouth, and other body parts. Studies show how they have caused acute problems like stomach aches, causing the heart to slow down, nervousness, and even death. No apt information shows the specific dosage of yew to be taken. In other words, the proper and appropriate use of yew highly depends on the person who is intaking it, and consultation with a pharmacist or physician is highly recommended before its use. Number 7. Jimpai Jimpai. The Jimpai Jimpai is a deadly plant that is famous for its long-running sting that causes extreme pain. This nettle family plant is generally found in Australia and Malaysia in rainforest areas. This plant is known as the world's most poisonous plant and has a fuzzy and deceptive appearance that can definitely be inviting for people to fiddle with it. Despite having an innocent outer image, just a little touch of this could deliver pain that would be short-lived. The tiny hair filaments that are present on the stems, fruits, and leaves, if touched, can produce a toxin that is extremely harmful and notoriously painful. The people that have come in contact with this particular plant have had to either endure the pain for months together, and some have even gone far enough to kill themselves due to the pain being unbearable. Number 8. Manchineel Tree. Now, when it comes to the Manchineel tree, it might look just about fine, pleasant, and appealing, but the truth is that it's the exact opposite of what we might think it is. This tree is also called Manzanilla de la Muerte, which translates to Little Apple of Death. Now, the exact reason for this is that its outward appearance and feel are very similar to that of an apple. So deceptive, yet so dangerous, that a little carelessness will lead to a huge regret of coming near it. Containing carcinogenic and other highly poisonous chemical mixtures, including one of the main chemical compounds known as phorbol, altogether these produce a high level of toxic effects. Number 9. Bunya Pine. This tree comes under the category of heavily branched trees and can weigh almost about 6 kilograms. The bunya pines are particularly found in the northeastern regions of Australia. They are known for their heavy weighted branches and can take down literally anyone with even a single branch. They have been seen hundreds of years ago and were known to be the food for dinosaurs when it came to their famous indigenous pine nuts. Number 10. Strychnine Tree. Coming to our last but not least, we have the strychnine tree. Now, I'm pretty sure we have it in the title itself, stating how it has extremely toxic material, strychnine, as its main source. If a person comes in contact with this particular toxic substance is very likely to react badly with their nervous and muscular systems, leaving them in extreme pain and causing a tectonic contraction. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click on the tiny bell icon to never miss out on any of our upcoming videos.